Hello students, my name is Puri and I am a computer teacher in an ICSE school for 20 years now. I am starting with a web series of computer application to help the programming concept of the ICSE students appearing for 2021. In this series I will be taking care of the various programming topics, first being the string handling. Now the very first topic we will be taking is the creation of the string. The creation of the string is done either by storing the string, as you can see in the example giving here. String a is equal to computer. We can just take a simple string and close it within a double quotation marks and store it into a given string like a, or it can be inputted. Now there are two basic methods of inputted allowed in the ICSE board. The first one being the blue jay method, and the example is given here, the public static void main, and within the brackets we can just write down string a, or we can input using the scanner class. As you can see, I have given two examples for that. String a is equal to ob.next, which is mainly used when we have to input a single word like computer or food or something like this, and ob.next line, which is mainly used for inputting a sentence. This is a big school. When we create a string, the most important point we have to keep in mind is the placement of the characters in it, which starts with 0. So if we store computer as if I have shown in the previous example, the C will be stored in the 0 index value. Means when we chop it or when we find out, then we will see that C is in the 0 index value and O is on the first value and M is 2. In the same manner, R is on the 7th index value. Now the string handling is something which is based on the return type. Now whenever we deal with the string, we see that there are the different return types of the variables that are used for the string handling. Four different types of methods. Basically there are the integer methods, the string method, the characters, and the boolean method. In this web series specifically, I will be taking care of only the integer methods. These methods are the return type of the functions, like length, compared to, and these five functions. When they will return a value, the return type, the value in which they will be returned, will be the integer type. So now we move on to the first topic, that is length. It is the most basic string function. The length is used to just count the total number of characters given in the string and display it. Like here I have stored computer, so it has just counted the total number of alphabets, which are 8, and in the end you can see that 8 is displayed. The next one being compare to. This is a little complicated one. Here we compare two strings. Like you can see, I have stored one string ram in variable a and one string rem in variable a1. The both of these are compared and the answer is displayed as -4. Now how we have got this -4 is that first it find the different alphabet, the first occurrence of a different alphabet. R is common, so it will not consider R. Then it will say that A and E, these two are the first occurrence of the different types of alphabet. It find out the ASCII value, which in case of A is 65 and E is 69, subtract them and give the answer as -4. In case if both the strings are equal, like A is Ram and A1 is also Ram, the answer will be 0 because it don't find any different alphabets. In case if we take A as Rem and A1 as Ram, the answer will be same because the difference between 65 and 69 is same. But since Rem came first, it will subtract 65 from 69, unlike the previous case where it was subtracting 69 from 65. So the answer in this case is 4 and not -4. After compare to, we move on to compare to ignore case, which is exactly the same function except one major difference. In this function it will not differentiate between a capital alphabet and a small alphabet. Like if we would have taken this example in compare to, then the answer would be 32 because the difference between the capital J ASCII value and small j ASCII value is 32. While in this case, since ignore case is used, it will display an answer as 0 because it will think that both of them are same alphabets. The next one taking in this series is index of. Indexes will just help us to find the position of the given character, which in this case is like A, in the given string. So the given string is Java, and index of will help us to find the first occurrence of A in this given string. So here you can see that it will find from J, then A. It will, as soon as it will reach to A, it will say that it is the first location or the first position where A has occurred. It will not go to the last A. It will stop there and then, and it will display the position of the occurrence of the first A. In case you don't find A in the string, it will display -1. Last index of does the same thing, but in this case it gives the position of the last A, which in this given example is 3. And again, if it doesn't find the string index, it will display -1. With this, we come to the end of this topic, and in the end, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my page, and do leave a comment for any problem related to the topic. Thank you.